Mike Jones here with Ken's. It's a new year, it's a new show, Sony 4K, surround sound, boom boxes. Oh my gosh, let's get inside and check it all out.
Ken, service what we sell, Little George's only in-store personnel. Little George's #1 sight and sound source. Go to Ken's.
All right, now in Sony 4K, I know I keep bringing 4K back to you, but they keep getting better and better. It's amazing. And because of their popularity, it's driven the price down amazingly. The new 55-inch 4K is now only $2,994. I think that's incredible considering they started at $7,000 right now. In the high-end world, I have never seen a better picture. There is absolutely nothing that can touch this panel. And I've had a lot of people come and go, well, what comes out in 4K? Well, right now, 4K is on the cusp, so it's going to take a little while for it to develop. But in a 2K picture, which is like watching your satellite or your Cox cable, it still has 6 more million pixels than that TV does. So if you compare clarity, it's going to be 4 times more resolution. Now, it has better sound, it has better picture, it has a 200,000 hour plus life, which is unheard of in the flat panel world. So if you're one of those folks that really enjoys your movies or your sports or whatever, why not invest in something that's going to last you 10 or 15 years? They still have the optional server, which this is where you're going to get your 4K content from. They're on sale for $694. Now, they're going to come in 55, 65, and 84-inch. I'm going to keep the 55 and 65s in stock. The 84s are special order only. Now, when you come in, just go into the Ken's in Warner Robins or the Ken's in Macon and look at the 4K and listen at this promotion they have going on right now. When you buy a 4K, Sony will allow 36 months at 0% interest. So 3 years at 0% interest to buy this panel. So if you look at it from a perspective of I was going to spend $1,500 on a TV, and for a few pennies more and for a lot less a month, I can have the finest television that's ever been made to date. It kind of makes sense. Comes with a proper warranty, and we are the only 4K certified warranty station in the Middle Georgia area. How about them beans? Come see the new Sony 4K. It is absolutely perfect. All right, in a theater, especially when you're doing it in a basement, you have a lot of things you have to overcome before you can put the projector up and have a good time. You've got a concrete slab, you've got no attic space above, you've got to be a little tricky with it. The first time we did this theater, we had a 50-inch big screen that we flushed into the wall. I'm sure you're seeing the cutaway of it right now, and we framed it out. It was kind of pre-flat panel, if you will. Now, what we've done since then is we came in, and of course we're turnkey. We have our own carpenter, we have our own painters, our own everything. So we came in and we re-sheetrocked the wall, took the big screen out, of course, and we put in our own deal here. What we did is, this is a 10-foot image, clip speakers, full Yamaha surround sound, a new Optima projector come out, and let me just get into some of the details, but first, you gotta hear the demo. Check this out. Jerry, let's let them have it.
Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the music.
Let me just go ahead and tell you something, Jerry. That sounds incredible. And let me tell you about the product. Well, hold on, look at this. I got light control built into mine, so I can get all my lights turned back up. Pretty cool. Look at this, Klipsch's new speakers. Now, these are reference series. Klipsch makes a couple of different series, but reference is the very best that they make. These are gonna start at about $99 and up, and they have a lifetime warranty. But the coolest thing about Klipsch is they're very efficient. It takes very little power to get a whole lot of sound out of them, which of course makes things more affordable for you. Now, the screen that you see here, this is by Draper. It's called the Elite Series, and it has a Veltec surround on it, and it has a super black border to make the colors pop for you. This is a 10-foot. Screens from these guys are going to start anywhere from about $600 and up, depending on if you go with a big mama like this. But the coolest thing about this is, like you saw before, we moved the center channel down so we could bring the screen up so you kind of have that whole theater effect when you're laying back on the couch. You know, that's what you're looking for. Now, here's something else cool, Jerry. Another nice thing about this is the new Optima projector. I'm just going to kind of scoot behind here. This is the new Optima projector. It does 3D. It's 1080p, of course. It has HDMI 1.4 AB. It has a USB and a PC input. And listen to this. These projectors are going to start anywhere from $899 and up. This particular one sells for a little bit over $2,000, but listen to this. It's 5,000 lumens. That is incredible. Most theater projectors are 900 to 1,200 lumens, and that's about the area depending on how much control you have over your lighting, which we have full control over our lighting, but he really wanted it to pop, and like you saw, it pops. It's crazy. Sony's newest Blu-ray, let me tell you about Blu-rays. It's CD, DVD, Blu-ray, full streaming, Amazon, Pandora, you name it. Everything you can think of. Netflix is all built in that thing. Ready for this? It's $99. $99. It's crazy. Their 4K passable one is now only $249. The craziest thing I've ever seen. Now, the new Yamaha Vintage amplifiers, all of the new Yamaha amps actually start around $349 and up. They're incredible surround sound. I don't know how to beat them. It's the best I've ever heard, as you heard right there. This is a $500 amplifier that will absolutely do anything and everything you want. We did Apple TV, so they can mirror their iPad on the screen if they want to use that as a display for that. And of course, the old trusty rusty Cox cable box, because the new remote controls, they'll operate Dish Network, DirecTV, the Cox cable box, and a lot of people say, well, why do I need that? Well, if you're looking on your table right now and you see 4 remotes, that's why you need it. These things start at $194. My guys program them for you, so there's no rocket science needed. You just need to enjoy it. Theaters like this these are really super fun, y'all. Everybody has a room like this that's piled full of stuff that you could turn into a really nice setting for your family, and it's affordable and the estimates are free. Bam! All right, in the theater world, I believe in my heart Yamaha's the very best that your money can buy. And I'm telling you, they have proven it year after year. They've won more awards than any other electronics company in the history of electronics for sound quality and build quality. They make $199 amplifiers, and then they make not $199 amplifiers. This is the new Yamaha separates, the first time they've done separates in the last 5 years, called the Vintage CX and MX. So if you want the very most out of your 4K, the very most out of your surround sound, this is 11.2 surround sound processor with built-in AirPlay from Apple, Rhapsody, MHL lines for you Technics. Also, this will absolutely upgrade anything to 1080p, which I love. So if you're really building a big theater, this is where the hoss is at. 170 watts times 11, and check it out. As usual, Sound and Vision magazine last month rated the Vintage amplifier #1. This month's rated these separates 5 out of 5 stars. I can tell you like it is. Come into the Making in the Warner Robins location and check out this product. If you want the very best that your money can buy, that is it. All right, now we've talked about 4K. Sony has done so well. They've expanded that line. You know, about 4 months ago, I showed you the first 4K that had the speakers on the sides. They make that in 55 and 65, but now they've made a slim design for 65 and 55. It's really nice because a lot of folks say, hey, I just want to do a nice surround sound system and not use my TV sound. Look at the color on this thing, y'all. It is absolutely crazy. Now, what Klipsch does, what we did with this to complement this absolutely flawless picture, is Klipsch builds this whole series called Reference Theater. And what it is called timber matching. The material, the wire, the crossover, the speakers are all identical in all 5 channels of your surround sound, all the way down to the subwoofer. The idea being that when I play surround sound or I play music, I get the same quality of sound that moves throughout the room. Because a lot of folks will buy an inexpensive center channel and buy really nice towers on the side, and they can't figure out when they play the movies, it just don't sound right. Well, it don't sound right because it's not timber matched. And that's what they do. Klipsch packages like this start anywhere from $9.99 for all the speakers in the woofer and up. They got a little small satellite system that goes anywhere from $5.99 and up. So you can buy a really nice theater and not have to really go overboard. And it comes with a 5-year warranty, parts and labor. So even if you're abusive, they'll swap it out for you. Now, with the remote control, you got a smart remote that controls everything. We've talked about this. I love these things. They are better than sliced bread. And then what you got to know is with this, and the reason we are really here is because of security. This particular client said, I need to know what's going on around my home. So check this out. In the remote, we put in, here we are. Now we've got a grid, and this will allow us to see any view that we want to do. So I can do individual pictures, or I can do a tile. Now what a tile is it shows all of my cameras, and we've also done another flat panel elsewhere in the house where when she's somewhere else now, she can see the same grid, so we can put this on as many TVs as you want. But the cool thing about it is now I can see my driveway, my front door, my back porch, my screened-in porch, the side of my home, and as you can see, there's our Ken's vans and all of our work guys are out there in the driveway. So, and they have day and night vision, which is super cool, and that allows her that at dark with no lights on at all, she can see it as in a black and white portfolio, which is nice. The hard drive, which we hide, it records 24/7, and she can view it from anywhere in the world, provided she has a Wi-Fi source. It's so cool. And now with this prices, and you're probably seeing cutaways of all the cameras we put out there now, they're going to start anywhere from about $150 all the way up to around $350, depending on how far and how good you want that picture. But what price do you put on security, right? So the packages are going to start at $16.99. They come with a 2-year warranty, and it's all turnkey installation. This is how it's done. No monitor needed. Put it right on the TV in the living room. That way you know what's going on in your home. All right, in the car audio world, I love it. At the beginning of the new year, we already have gotten the deals to come back in. Pioneer is on cue as always. Their new AM/FM CD player packages just came in. This is one of my faves. It's an AM/FM CD. It has USB, so you can do a thumb drive or charge, a mini. It is detachable face, remote control, 200 watt amp built in, and you have every color under the rainbow. I know that sounds funny, but a lot of folks want to match their dash lights, and that's kind of cool. Check the sound out, y'all. I mean, that is nuts.
Goodbye kiss is all I need from you.
I'm telling you, it is amazing that a radio with no added amplifier has that kind of clarity. Now, this radio is on sale for $149. It was $199, and they have reduced the Bluetooth from $249 to $199. So they're both $50 out. And the reason I bring up the Bluetooth is because a lot of folks like the idea of streaming their music instead of plugging it in. So now, for very, very little money, you can have the best. You know, we install for free. I put that out there to make you realize all these other folks charge labor. I am letting you know they charge labor, and we don't. And we're certified installers. So you kind of get the best for nothing if you want to kind of look at that. Now, in the speaker arrangement here, Jerry just asked me a minute ago, Michael, what is the best sounding coaxial speaker that you can buy? And I kind of scratched my head and I realized a lot of the times I always go back to the Alpine Type R. Alpine makes a Type S, Type R, and Type X. And the R's are on sale $100 off right now. They normally sell for $299 for a pair, and they're on sale for $199 a pair. They have a pivoting tweeter where you can make it actually aim towards other than your pants leg if it's down low in the door. And the frequency response and the power is amazing. 200 watt speaker. They come in 4-inch, 6-inch, 6x9, all the sizes that fit your vehicle. So when you come in, give the Type R a shot. I think you like the way they sound. Of course, you know we got the Pioneer speakers on sale for $99 a pair for 6.5 and 6x9s, and JL Audio is now 30% off. So it is the right time to make your sound system sound better. And both stores, I've got them where you can demo your own music. You can bring in your own iPod or your phone or whatever you want to use for sound, and just come in because the sale right now. Let me put this out there. Right now is as good a time as Black Friday was. That's how good the deals are. Awesome. All right, now this is the Chevrolet SSR. They made these for very, very few short years, but I love these things. You know, it's kind of like the Corvette truck is what a lot of people call it. It comes with a big fat LS2 Corvette motor in it, and it really runs incredible. But more importantly, you gotta protect your vehicle. I say that to everybody. This is Viper's newest security system. I haven't even taken the plastic off the wrapper yet, but let me tell you what's cool about it. It has lock and unlock, as you can see, like right. You can see I locked the door, your little skull going down right there. And this creates what they call a perimeter. Now that is a shock sensor. It means if somebody hits it or opens the doors, check this out. Boom, watch this. I mean, this thing will go off and flashes the lights and just crazy, 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 which is nice because you want to gather attention. These things come with a lifetime warranty. I want to put that out there. But here's another really, really cool feature. Check this out. Most important feature right now, based on the fact that I'm standing in 10-degree weather, is this thing will remote start your vehicle. It will run. It sets itself on the timer, but the alarm still stays set. Is that incredible? You can even turn it on and off from here, and it's really, really nice because for me, I use it every single day right now to get the vehicle warmed up. Now, Jerry, let me show you this. Check this out. We did some more work for this gentleman. I'm gonna invite you in right there, Jerry. And what we did is Pioneer's newest AM/FM CD DVD. Let me just go ahead and tell you like it is. Look at this. This is AM/FM CD DVD, got a built-in equalizer. Check that out. I love the settings in this. You can change it to any color that fits your dash or whatever you want it to look like. Subwoofer control, 4-volt pre-out for you techies out there. Of course, it's a 7-inch touchscreen. It plays DVDs if you want to go on vacation and watch a movie with whoever's with you doing their thing. And it sounds incredible. It has a Bluetooth microphone, and you can stream your music to it. And listen up, the 2014 versions of these, they start at $344 and up, depending on if you want nav and Bluetooth and streaming and all that. But it fits like a glove. What a great addition to this. All the factory steering wheel controls work. Bada bing, bada dang. Viper security to protect all your cool stuff. Pioneer with the new double din. That is how it's done. All right, now in the amplifier world, a lot of folks, what they don't realize is that over time, even if you have the same old system that we put in your car 5 years ago, amplifiers have gotten incredibly better. So what that means is a 500 watt amplifier from 5 years ago, a 250 watt amplifier now will arguably operate better and more efficiently and better sound quality, just because everything's kind of gone towards a digital age, of course. Now, we carry Rockford Fosgate, we carry JL Audio, we carry Alpine. Those are our big brands. We really care for those brands very much. They've been with us since day one. In the amplifier world, the way you have to scope that out is, it is about volume, but it is also about clarity, because where an amplifier loses its quality is when it gets really, really hot. Now, the way these guys address it is they have these what they call thermocouplers on the side that help the amp breathe, because a lot of times they're in trunks and stuff like that. But here's the big deal is money. Everybody wants to know how much the stuff runs, right? JL's new 500 watt D-class amplifier that comes with a bass knob is on sale for $249. 500 watt D-class from JL Audio. It's $359 2 months ago, which is really nice. Rockford Fosgate's doing fantastic with their new Punch 200. If you're a Punch-a-Lodiac like I am, that's like the old Punch 45 back in the days. That's what took its place. This is on sale for $199. $199. So when you buy the amplifier and the power cable kit, you know we install it for free, which is really super nice too. Now, in the world of amplifiers, they're going to go anywhere from 200 to 2,500 watts. That's right, Rockford Fosgate came out with their new big boy model that's going to run somewhere around $1,500. And I know that you're going, wow, he just went from $200 to $1,500. I'm trying to make sure what you know is whatever you're salivating to and whatever your budget is, we can make them all come together at the same time. It's very important. Now, Rockford Fosgate came out with this series called P3S, and I was just showing Jerry, that is a 10-inch 600 watt subwoofer. Look at this now. Look how thin that box is. We have so many folks come in with trucks and they can't figure out how to get big bass out of a small box and not have to be up against the steering wheel. And this is how you do it. They make it in a 10, and check this out, they make it in a 12, and it's only 5 inches deep, and it holds 600 watts. They're going to start anywhere from $199 and up. So you know we've always got the bass packages. They're going to be $379 and up. They come with the whole 9 yards. But sometimes you just want to kind of henpeck it and do your own deal. So when you go into Macon and Warner Robins and talk to some of the pros there, just tell them, say, look, here's what I want. This is what I'm expecting. And then they'll kind of set up a budget for you, bada bing, and the installation is free. Okay, in the Mercedes, this is an SL550, and what you have to know about this vehicle is it is superior fast. I mean, crazy fast. And this gentleman came in and said, it is just so much faster. I'm always going so much faster than I think, and I'm so afraid I'm going to end up with crazy tickets. So he came to us, and we put in the Passport 9500 CI, which means custom installed. Now, what this consists of is this has front sensors in the front, 3 sensors in the front that pick up radar in all directions. It has a sensor on the back, I'm sure you see in the cutaway, that's a rear laser diffuser. It actually deflects laser from being pointed at the car, which is super crazy cool. Now, it picks up X, K, KA, KU, and laser, and instant on, and pulse, all in this thing. So every type of radar that they're using out there, this will pick up. Now, most radars that are police cars will go about 3/4 of a mile. This goes about 1.5 miles. So bada bing, there's no rocket science to that. If I can pick up twice as far as them, I will know to slow down before I get to them. I know this sounds like I'm encouraging speed. It's all about this gentleman's car. Now, this right here, we removed this console, which is crazy how great this is built. This is a control panel that allows me to control volume and brightness and highway and city modes. And then it has a display that we placed in the instrument cluster up here, so that way when you're driving you can see if it goes off and you're not looking like this to see what's going on. So it keeps it a very safe radar detector environment as well. Now, let me tell you what it has. It has GPS, and what this thing does is it remembers every false alarm that ever goes off. So that means when it goes off, you know it's one of the guys, or good guys. Awesome. Like during the end of 13, you know, we did a lot of just bargains, you know, $99 guitars. Right. And a lot of people get it in their head, hey, what about the good stuff is what I call it. John, tell us about this wall, man.
This is the good stuff. This is Taylor, Paul Reed Smith, composite acoustics. I mean, we've got it all. The high-end stuff you really want.
I love it.
Here in Middle Georgia.
This is Mahogany Taylor, $22.99 on sale. I saw the new 812 12 fret, which I love, awesome. $28.99. Go ahead with here. This is a big body, kind of like a certain name brand Jumbo that we all love. Taylor makes one as well. Maple back and sides, very loud guitar. 814, Taylor's claim to fame, their most famous guitar. Yeah, this is only $3,200 now. Right. Yeah, this is best-selling guitar. Right, this is their very best one that they sell in the nation. And then the composite. Let's talk about it. Composite acoustics. This company is so awesome. This guitar will never. You can't damage it. You can't hurt it. They had a thing at the NAMM show, had water running through it, and it played in tune with water. Not that you're going to play it in the water, but my point being that it will not warp. It can sit in 120-degree weather. It's made out of carbon fiber. They make 4 of them a month, and they're American made. I think the sale price is $25.99, which is phenomenal. It's about $1,000 off of its retail pricing. Very unique too. You're not going to find anything like composite, this, even in Atlanta. Carbon fiber, 4 layers of carbon fiber. They make 4 a week. Tell me about this. And here's my favorite, Paul Reed Smith Custom 22. This is the new jade color that they did this year.
tin top, tremolo, new birds. The whole guitar has been redesigned. It's fantastic. Sounds wonderful.
Great player right there. What's
Very
the sale
easy to
price
play.
on this?
$32.19.
So $3,219, and you get arguably the very best guitar that's made on the planet at this point.
Electric guitar made.
And then last but not least, go.
This is the affordable version of that. So, you know, for about $2,000 less, we've got a genuine made in America Paul Reed Smith. All mahogany, fantastic.
Truly amazing. We have so many people come in and they'll look for guitars, and you know, if you're kind of getting your music on, it's okay to spend $100 or $200 and just trade it right back into us. But the folks that get serious, they'll end up with 2, 3, 4, and 5 of these things, and it's just what they do. It's their downtime and their uptime. It's their soothing moments of their lives.
Right.
But these Taylor 814s, they're on sale. I've got them all up here to play. We keep them all in stock. Come see Gary and John and get your music on. You're gonna love it. All right, now Black Star. I love Black Star. We've been talking about these amplifiers. John, tell me the history behind them so we know what to go with here.
A couple engineers that worked at another company.
Does it rhyme with Marshall?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, go ahead.
Decided to start their own thing. Had a couple ideas that Jim would let them do. So this is it. You know, you can get Fender sounds or Marshall sounds.
Now the coolest thing is the sale is on. We're sticking with 1% off, and it is
50%
so
off.
all Black Star amplifiers. You come into the Ken's Pro Sound Music Center. We're going to put them right over there in the middle of the floor. They're going to be 50% of their price. So if you go to the 1X10 Black Star 15 watt and it's $299, it's $149. It's the biggest sale on amplifiers that we've had because we normally
Yes.
can't go above 20-30% because you get too much into your crazy stuff. But 50 points on all Black Star. John's here for all the demo specials if you want to. But you got to. These are brand new now. It's not the demo deal. 50% off Black Star. Awesome. Okay, now in the keyboard world, we sell a lot of keyboards, folks. And the new Yamaha, this is the YPG 535. It has a music database that you're here playing now. It has its own speakers. It also has a way to tie in to an outboard sound system. You can tie in an MP3 device. With the database, it has preloaded music that's built in that you can play along with, of course. But let me tell you, they've been $550, and right now they're on sale for $394, and we're going to throw in the bench, which is a really nice $69 value. So for $399, you can get your keyboard on, and it's Yamaha. Strings. We talk about strings. I hadn't put strings on the infomercial in a long
Right.
while, but you just got finished saying we truly have the best
Selection of strings,
by
yes.
far. Let's
We
go
have
over some brands. What do we carry?
Kurt Mangan, Diodario, Cleartone, Elixir, Ernie Ball, everybody's favorite. We've got them all.
So now I know we talked about coatings and types and tension and all this other stuff, and you were just kind of going into a landslide of the side of the science that I don't know. However, I know that people will stand here and pick those strings and take their time, so it's obviously a very important choice.
And they do sound a little different. They have a different feel. You got to find the one that's right for you. That's
True.
why we have such a big selection of them.
Now, and when you come in, keep in mind, a lot of them right now are buy one, get one half price.
Right.
So when you come in, make sure you go to John or Gary and let them tell you, hey, this qualifies for buy one, or this doesn't, or maybe if you could just pay us retail on this one time, we'll just give you a deal. So anywhere from about $4 and up will get you the
Right.
best strings in the industry. So come in here, Ken's Pro Sound Music, check out the string while it's on. All right, at Fort Valley United Methodist in Fort Valley, Georgia, it is amazing to be a part of these guys' world. Now, we've done quite a few projects for them over time, and the newest project we did is the video. As you can see above my head here, the new Sony Robotic 1080p PTZ robotic cameras. We did 2 of those, 2 camcorders, and the whole idea is they wanted to get really heavy duty into their video editing and making DVDs and doing streaming. The next project we're going to do here is going to be video monitors in here so the congregation can benefit from all the new video. But it is super cool to take a church like this. I mean, you have no idea what it took to put that there. This is over 100 years old, concrete and plaster and solid giant wood beams up here. It was amazing to see my 5 men come in here and do what they did. We put about 16 hours into this, but wow, wait till you see. I'm going to show you the video room next. These guys have got it going on. All right, I'm in the video room for Fort Valley United Methodist Church. It's so amazing. I love the way they do their things. And they are very heavy into video editing and making their own DVDs. And the streaming side of their churches, they have grown. I've done a lot of work at their place, and these guys really know their stuff. Now, here's the cool thing. We did Sony 32-inch 1080p flat panels. As you can tell, the picture quality is amazing. We did Sony PTZ Robotic 1080p cameras. We did 2 of those. And then we did 2 of these new Canon high-definition camcorders because they need some to be portable to go in and out of the church with, but they have like tripods around the church where they can do it. Now, the coolest thing is all the cameras are controlled from this Sony robotic controller. This is the joystick controller. This and this, which here's so cool. This is Adderall. This is Roland's new 8-channel T-bar. Now, what the reason you need a T-bar is, watch this, what it is right here's my preview, and this is what I'm recording on. So as I transition over, it's just not some flicker thing. I can actually transition over just like you would see in a professional newsroom, which is really nice. And what it is, it allows me to take my scripture and put it on DVD, and it allows me to take my camera and see what's going on there. I also can change camera views, as you see now, and what this allows me to do is now I have full control, so they can zoom in on the pastors. You can see, look at the clarity of that. Is that crazy? Or then you can flip over to camera 2, and then you have full control over the camera 2 as well, so you can see your congregation. Very nice, right? Now, when you're recording, you also have to worry about audio. Check this out. Yamaha's new 24-channel. I really love the way this sounds. And we tied this into the mixer that's down in the main sanctuary. And the idea behind this is, as we're feeding the DVD recorder, this allows us to fine-tune microphones, keep feedback out, keep hiss out, and stuff like that. So they can fine-tune their audio. They can fine-tune their video. They can change from PTZ to camcorder to PTZ. They can throw up their scripture through ProPresenter, which every bit of this is done by us. And the coolest thing about this is, from this room, they don't have to even walk out into the sanctuary, so that way they can do all their video editing and nobody's looking out there going, hey, is it all working? I mean, it works like it's supposed to work. Now let's talk about pricing. ProPresenter starts at about $500, best software package there is on the planet for that price. We have a package that comes with a laptop and all, and depending on your preferences there, you know, it can be anywhere from $500 to $2,200 depending on what you want. The joystick controllers go anywhere from $800 to about $1,500 depending on quality. PTZ cameras start at about $400 all the way up to the big boy 1080p's, which are not $400. And DVD recorders are a couple of $100. The new T-bar switchers are anywhere from $1,200 and up. So let me just, and the reason I throw all that out there is it is very affordable for your church to be on the high-tech side of things. Right, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching this show and see all the cool things that you guys allow us to do. I'm so thankful to work on that SSR, that future muscle car truck, if you want to call it that. Cool touchscreen by Pioneer. You know, this thing's only starting like $350 now, which is awesome. Remote starts are starting at $294 installed right now, and they have a lifetime warranty, which is cool. All in that one muscle truck, which is neat. The Mercedes-Benz, what are you talking about? Best radar detector on the planet. If you got the heavy foot like I do, you will need that, and it works like a dream, and it's all nice and hidden, and we can transfer it from car to car to car whenever you go from Mercedes to whatever comes after a Mercedes. Fort Valley United Methodist Church, what a technology center. 100-year-old church with 100-year-old new technology, 1080p PTZs from Sony, robotic cameras, so nice to do their video center up there where they can edit and make DVDs and stream and all that cool stuff. So thankful for the theater with a 10-foot screen. Those are so affordable at this point, you cannot afford not to have it if you enjoy movies or sports like I do. It's a beautiful thing. And of course, you got to go back to the cameras. Security, security, security. I can't say that enough, and that's what we love. We have such a passion for what we do. You've got no interest for 24 months right now. You got to like us on Facebook to see all the cool stuff we get into. And go to kensonline.com. We have a free giveaway. We're doing it every month, no matter what. We're going to give some free stuff away. Go in there and register. We won't hassle you, don't worry. It's all about the free stuff. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you so much for allowing us to do what we do. You got to come see us at Ken's. And I'm going to leave you with this. James 1:19 says, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. And that one's an easy one to figure out. You got to come see us at Ken's in Macon in Warner Robins.
Service what we sell. Middle Georgia's only in-store personnel.